turn the camera off on the first W.
That's great all day. Let's go.
Five to the 4 to the 3 to the 1 and bazinga. We're back. Boom. How you doing? Hallelujah. It worked. Wow. Guess what? What a day with technology. What a day with technology. I don't know if any of you guys caught the show. We went and we had a dang live fishing show out on the lake today. You'll see it. Actually, the whole recording is on Facebook and on YouTube. I will say I kind of watched back some bits of it. And, you know, me being my little kind of picky self, right? The quality on the video is still irritating my soul. So I got switchers. I got all kinds of fancy gizmos. It's just, it's not working right. So I got warranty claims and all this. And you know what, Rick? Patience. That's what it's going to take. Patience. So I got to kind of do what I'm the worst at, which is, and then wait for someone else to fix the problem, I guess. So the cool thing is the live fishing show was a success today, regardless of camera angles or quality. It's only going to go up from here. I ended up actually the day with over, I don't know, if I had to conservatively say, I probably caught a couple hundred fish today. I found a bunch of new piles. We ended up over at Berlin and fished a bunch of structure that I never knew existed. We kind of went to a part of the lake that I never had really fished and just started standing. Wow, I could talk. Started scanning around. We did it. Yes. And so we ended up finding some structure over there in the deep side, which is really cool, real deep, and ended up working our way all the way up. Actually, after I got off the live with y'all, ended up meeting some people on the bank who were struggling, and they actually they yelled over, and are you that guy? I said, yeah. I wish that would have happened during the live. That would have been really cool. But nevertheless, are you that guy? Yeah. And I was like, they said, can you scan up here and see if there's any fish over here? We're having a hard time. I went over, and I kid you not, there was a pile of crappie within casting range of where they were that were the biggest pile of crappie that I had seen all day. And I wish I should have fired the camera back up, but we were having so much fun, all three of us, that I ended up just staying right there on the pile, and they were casting bobbers right at me. Matter of fact, actually got me a couple times in the boat, threw the bobber in the boat at me. But we had fun. It was awesome. I just said, they're right here. Come on, cast over here. And we were all slaying crappies. It was a blast. The crappie bite is on in the shallow. And by shallow, I mean 10 feet or less at Berlin. So I've been fishing really, really deep and struggling with quality except for top column. And you'll see that at Berlin. And then we ended up going shallow and got on them. All right, let's do some shout outs here. We got Tony Tagged Out. Ganu is in the house. What's up, my dude? Today's Burt brought to you by NORKA. We got Dan Haggerty in the house. What's up, man? How are you, Zach? Welcome back. James is in the house. We got Austin, just Austin 216. What's up, Shelbs? Hey. Rick Verconi's in the house. What's up, my dude? Neil Walker, Buddy Robinson. How are you, Kia? What's up? Welcome back. Andy's in the house. Always talking bass. My man, Andy, he's stuck on them bass. Dan says, like and share to your friends and fishing groups. Yeah, man, that would be awesome. If you guys have any fishing groups that you're a part of on Facebook, it really helps us out when this gets shared up. It really helps propel what we do here, and we appreciate that. Thanks for the reminder, Dan. Andy says bass fishing stuff. Dan Hager, I'm gonna skip over that, and just to make Andy mad. No, I'm just kidding, Andy. We love you. I'll get into some bass stuff here in a bit, brother. Dan Haggerty, a 3-way pile up. That's right. Yeah, it was fun, dude. Scott LaFlemme, what's up, my guy? Matter of fact, a little bit of an announcement. Scott has been a friend of mine. We actually met at Guilford a couple years ago, and I was fishing the bank. He's like, he was talking to my dad or something. I forget the details. And he's like, hold on. My dad was like, that's my son. He owns Cray. He's like, no way. He gets somebody on the phone and they end up talking about me and stuff. And long story short, we end up fishing more, and he's become a really cool friend of mine, and he's helped us out tremendously. So huge feature, and thanks to Scott. He's helped us out a lot with the Cray Care local programs. He's probably been to, man, at least 5, I would imagine, events for kids, and even with the club events. And so we kind of officially, unofficially brought him in as part of Cray pro staff, helping with the Cray Care side with JC. So huge thanks to Scott. Thanks, Scott. Austin, what's up? How you doing, my dude? Tristan's in the house. How you doing, brother? Mr. Jim Bohm's in the house. How you doing? Anthony Byram, what's up, my dude? Welcome in, guys. I hope your Monday was awesome. What time are you going out tomorrow in Shenango? Weather permitting, I'm going to try to escape over there. Probably leave here around 10 o'clock. I got a meeting early, and then after the meeting, I'll head that direction, I think. Tristan Williams says, yow. All right, Scott is a good dude. I agree. We're out here fishing. Where are you guys fishing, Guilford? Gary's in the house. What's up, Gary? I see you, dude. All right, those that did not see the recent YouTube also, we have a edited show. I put together like I don't know, I think it's like a 15-minute like highlight reel. So it wasn't excuse me, an actual like fully edited actual episode for Cast Crazy, but it was more of like a highlight reel, and caught a bunch of crappies. Actually caught some bonus fish too. So if you have not seen that yet, take a look at my little fishing sesh on Mosquito. You'll find that on the YouTubes, and it's Cast Cray on YouTube. All right, what else am I forgetting? We talked about that. Okay, let's go through announcements. We talked about the live show. You guys know about that now. Many of you have joined in. We appreciate that. I will say that this bait right here has been absolutely fire. I keep saying you're going to hear Minsky a lot, and it's because they're working, man. When certain baits don't want to produce, that Minsky right there, that mini Minsky and the full size has been absolutely insane. So we're actually going to give away from the live show today. When I was out there fishing, I fished these 3 baits most of the day. And these are the 3 baits that were absolutely fire. So these are going to be the 3 giveaways today. The first pack, I'll go in order, sequential order. Boom. The micro dusters in orange. If you guys want to win, all you have to do is type in #CastCray. It's free to join in, and go ahead and type that in the chat box, and it will actually start logging the entries here on my tool. And then we'll start giving some free packs away here in a bit. So, all right. Many of you have asked, and by many, I mean many. Rick, when's my rod coming in? When's it coming in? Trust me, I am with you. Initially, we were told that it's going to be as soon as end of July. Obviously, we're into August now. I'm told first or second week of August. I'm told that the sticks are done. All 500 rods are finished, and they are on their way. So those were finished about 3 months ago. So it takes about 3 months to make it the trip over the pond, and we'll have our RP3 crappie sticks here very, very, very soon. So cool thing, if you still want one, there are plenty available. And so if you go to the website, I'm going to share this tab right. Yeah, okay, I'm already on it. So if you go to shop and you scroll on down to rods, if you're on a PC, there'll be a actual banner that we just saw there on the main index page, the home page. But if you click crappie rods, you're going to see my hand right there with a MillerTech sun shirt and the RP3 rod. $69.99. Again, if you guys haven't heard, this is a 6'8". It is powered by BnM. How many have heard or have had BnM rods? I actually fished BnM. It's kind of a dream come true. BnM has been one of my favorite brands of crappie rod, if not my favorite brand of crappie rod. I fished Sam Super Sensitive for years. My dad still fishes Sam Super Sensitive. I love BnM. So it's kind of cool to be partnered with them and powered by BnM. 6'8", moderate light, fast tip. It's got 2 pieces, and we're selling replaceable tippets also. So those will be soon to launch. Those will launch when we have those in hand. But right now, if you want a pre-release opportunity, they're still available. There's plenty of sticks to choose from, and you can get them and kind of reserve yourself one at castcray.com. If money's a little tight, I get that. But I just want to remind you that we do have Afterpay. And if you notice here, 4 interest-free payments of $17.50 with Afterpay. And I don't think that it takes any sort of credit check or anything. So it's pretty cool. Okay. We got Oh, Anthony spent tearing out a tub shower combo. That sounds horrible. I'm sorry, man. Just working his rear off. Tristan, man, I feel it. You've been out rattlesnake hunting this year? I see the picture there on your Facebook. One of our OG buddies over, actually, he was part of our pro staff there for a long time over in Pennsylvania, our buddy Tristan Williams. All right. I'm not gonna repeat what Dan said, but I'll highlight it right here. Kid show. Fast tip, Rod. Better believe it, man. Real fast. It does not reflect on credit, says Tristan. There you go. Catfishing currently. Thank you for the hooks. You're welcome, Shelves. Yes, sir. That is a snake I entered into the Roundup. I'm not sure what that means. Like you hit him with some Roundup, like the weed spray, I don't know what you mean there. Anywho, all right, here we go. What else am I missing here, y'all? A reminder too that we are hosting our very first tournament. How cool is that? Now, some people are petrified of the tournament scene. I promise you, this is the least invasive, most chill tournament that you will ever enter in. There's no stage time. There's no like TV. We're not going to announce your name on a billboard or anything. You're not going to, you're not competing with like super duper pros that are out fishing every day while you're stuck ripping out bathrooms like my buddy there. This is a pretty chill. And honestly, if anything, it's a way to help our efforts here with Cray Cares. You saw actually many of you this last weekend, for example, Saturday and Sunday, we had kids events. Man, the allergy season here. But we had one in Akron at the Little Turtle Pond Saturday, had about roughly, I say 100 kids, give or take. And then in Alliance at Silver Lake Park, we had about 200. This coming Saturday will be in the Grand Parade for the Carnation Festival, and there'll be about, I'm guessing, if I'm not mistaken, years past, they had like 20,000 people there. So we'll be passing out and dragging the boat through the parade, passing out candy, and all this stuff like costs money, right? So we don't have any means of generating funds. This is all comes out of our profits, and which is totally fine. All of our gifts from like social media, which has become limited because we don't do a lot of live shows on TikTok or anything anymore. Those are all 100% given to Cray Cares. But to be honest with you, most of it comes out of our own profits. And so this is just a creative way, if anything, that we can help generate some funds for Cray Cares and continue to say yes when we go through those. I know people are asking for money all the time. And please don't feel like guilty or pressured, because that's the last thing I want. If you don't got it, you don't got it. And I'm not, there's no hard like feelings or foul. But it's a cool way that all of us can get something, have some fun together, $40, and it's a 70% payout. Now, what I mean by that is 60% is going to be contributed to the largest crappie by length, and 10% is going to be contributed to the smallest crappie by length. Now, they have to be caught in the mouth. You can't go out and, stretch net or cast net for them. There's rules there. And if you want to know all the details of the rules, it's very, very simple. You can read all those right here. Matter of fact, we're actually going to have a show where I will go over all of this before the final day. Now, the difference of this tournament is there's no like weigh-in, so you're not going to have to keep the fish alive. You're not going to have to like pull them to a weigh-in station and drive someplace. It's not hectic like that at all. This is actually all digital, and so you do have to have a smartphone or access to the app. You download the app Fish Donkey, which is a service that we teamed up with, and you literally you type in fish in a tournament. You look for our tournament name, which is Ohio Cast Cray Cares Crappie Championship. You enter there, you pay your fees, and then there's videos and everything that teach you how you enter your fish. It's not gaudy at all. It's a very simple form. Matter of fact, I did some mock entries myself, and it's very, very simple. But there's literally a video on how to do everything. I will say, and we'll go over this at a kind of tournament overview video, that if you wish to participate, it's important that you measure the fish properly, and there's pictures that you'd take. Now, the only additional tool that you will need is a massively produced bump board. Rick, I don't know what a bump board is. What the heck is that? Is that like where you like dance and you like bump it or something? No, that's not. No, it's just it's a 90-degree angle like board. It has a block on it or a fence, and then it has a ruler, for lack of better terms, on the bottom. You want a massively produced one. That way we at least can reference something that's existing. Like Rapala makes a really good one. There's some other major manufacturers that have really phenomenal bump boards out there that are affordable. Walmart even has them, and if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that a 22-inch is like $8-9, so it's pretty cheap. Now, you can't take a yardstick from Lowe's and nail it to a piece of 2x4. That gets a little sketchy, and it's hard to read and all that. So there are some rules on that, but we'll go through all the details of that at a later time. But I wanted to make you aware that this tournament is coming up, and it is a month long. So it starts August 16th at midnight, and it ends September 15th at midnight. And the big green letters there says register by the 15th. That is 10 days, y'all. We have a small amount of people who have, in my opinion, a small amount of people who have committed to fishing this tournament. If you're considering doing it, please get it in soon so that we know what to do. I'd hate to wait till the last day and say, hey, we only got 5 people. Should we consider moving forward or not? I'm trying to make this fun for all of us, and you know, try to create some creative ways on how we can generate some funds for this effort. So 70%, if you notice, 60% big crappie, 10% small crappie, the 30% leftover minus what Fish Donkey charges us in fees, because there is a service fee for their awesome app. We're going to give to our Cast Cray Cares Foundation. So there you go. That's how we're generating the funds. If you notice, we have some really awesome sponsors there. Those are our normal show sponsors as well. And many of them have contributed some really awesome prizes. So weekly, we'll be doing some weekly prizes as well for the top fish of the week. And those weekly prizes are juicy. Also, at the end, if the winning fish is caught on Cast Cray, so you're taking a picture as one of those pictures that when you submit your catch of the bait in the mouth. If one of those is caught on a Cast Cray bait and you win, we're giving you a $100 gift card to the store. So pretty dang sweet. If you're considering, now's the time. Get in there. You got 10 days left. I'd hate to wait last minute and then have to refund your money right away because we only got 2 people or whatever. I can't even remember how many we got signed up. I want to say we got like 5 or 6 people. I'm hoping to get at least 20. So it would be really cool if more would participate. And then, again, this is, if you're considering even getting into tournament, you don't feel like worthy, this is a good one for you. You don't have to have a boat. You don't have to have electronics. I mean, look at this. Like you look at, for example, the walleye big tournament. I can't remember if it was Slam or the walleye, the other one up there. But like a year ago, a dude on the shore caught it just casting. He won the big prize. All these guys are out there with $1 million boats, and he's just casting a Walmart rod with a $10 bait, and he took the kitty. So it's still fishing. You still have a good chance of win, and we'd encourage you to get involved. Any word on bump boards, Rick? I don't think that it's going to happen this tournament. I would go ahead and buy one in the future, guys. I'm hoping to have our own bump boards made, and then make it like a mandatory where you have to have either a massively produced one or one of ours. But for now, I would just go ahead and get yourself a Walmart one or one of the massively produced Rapala ones or something like that. All right. The younger generation out on the water, away from the phones and games. That's right, man. All right. Let's see here. As we're sitting here watching a screen. Exactly. What's up, Jason? How are you, dude? Welcome in. Welcome in, Wisconsin. Charlie from Wisconsin. What's up? What's up, my dude? But the Cast Cray Cares events that we had over the weekend, I will say I wanted to have some photos up here, but I didn't get to it. So I'll just kind of fill you in, and you'll have to look at both of the photos, the day photos on our Facebook page. We posted a bunch there. They turned out really cool. Saturday, actually about halfway through the event, we got some thunderstorms, and it started as just some heavy rain. And then we started to get some lightning and thunder. So we had to cancel the event early. We still ended up passing out everything that we came to do. It was still fun. I got to play in the puddles with some kids and help some kids with tying knots and putting the proper size hooks on and casting techniques. And it was Shane, JC made it out to help. Oh, by the way, Saturday, Carl Bachtel came out to assist. Thanks for showing up, Carl. Sunday, thanks for showing up, Scott, JC, Shane, to help me with that event, and it was a success as well. We gave 200 sample packs out, a bunch of stickers. Again, a couple packs of hooks went around and helped kids. It's kind of like I'm learning the like top thing that kids do. That's pretty common. That is a huge reason that kids don't catch fish, or most people don't catch fish, is they use too big of a size hook. They'll use, a hook this size, trying to catch a bluegill. Literally, they will do that. And so, and you got to get something more small like that, because their mouths are small. So we brought a bunch of small hooks and we helped them out. Got some kids. It was cool to see smiles on faces when kids are catching fish. Always feels cool. Leave feeling warm and pumped. It's pretty neat. No luck for me. Ohio water doesn't run in Indiana. Good point. Yeah, and we'll expand that, I think, Anthony, as time progresses. I got to get creative with how we're going to do that. Obviously, like states like Texas, Tennessee, they have some really killer crappie lakes, and it just wouldn't be a fair playing field if we offered like Ohio waters against Texas, for example. So in the future, I got to come up with some ways on how to do that. And I'm sure Fish Donkey has some good suggestions we have to work through. So, sorry, everybody else that's not in Ohio or doesn't have an Ohio license to fish this tournament. You're out this one, but next time, I promise we'll have something creative. All right, let's see here. Tucker, how are you, man? I see you, dude. Welcome in. Tristan says, boo. I know. Pima tuning is spectacular. Yeah. And by the way, that's a good point, buddy. Some have asked it, by the way, it's any public Ohio body of water. So it could be a lake, a pond, a river, a stream. And that includes Ohio River. That includes Lake Erie. That includes Pima tuning. So, and it has to be public. So grandma's side, pond that she's been growing 17-pound bass in, or 30-pound crappie. Yeah. DQ. All right. You just have to break them down like regions like Bass Online. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds cool. I like that, Jason. Good idea. All right. Or state by state, says Rick. Yeah, I just seen a guy from Tennessee caught a 5-pound black crappie. See what I mean? Whoosh. Mamma mia. I would seriously, I think I would just stand in one place and just, I don't know what I'd do. Either throw up or pee myself, probably, as I'm holding the fish. Just freeze and just take it all in. And then I'd kill it and put it on my wall. Sorry, I would. All right. Remember we had the conversation about big hook versus little hook as far as the kiddos go. It reminded me that these babies are now live on the dang website. Let me show you where they're at. Many have asked where to get them. This is the new teardrop. In the past and present, we still have them. You can find our ice jigs under terminal. You know, I like those 4 mil, 5 mil tungsten ice, baby. They work like a champ. The only downside is, yes, they're heavy. Yes, they're heavy. That's not a downside. That's a good thing. But the downside is the cost. You get 2 of them for $6. So they're roughly $3 a pop, right? Tungsten's not cheap. 6,000 degrees it takes to melt tungsten metal. Crazy resource. Nevertheless, we came up with a design of a teardrop jig head, and we launched our 1/64 ounce unpainteds, and you can get 10 of them for $4. So much better. 10 of them for $4. That's a standard price of our round heads. And that teardrop shape, man, makes a heck of a difference. You'll see that on today's live show as well as the YouTube from the last edited show. You'll see that on YouTube's. I've been loving this head. This has been my go-to head. We got them available now. They got those sticky mustad hooks. No keeper on these, though. So if you're looking to keep that head or the body on there a little longer, I'd recommend putting a little dot of glue on there. If you don't have super glue that you've used, you're not uncertain if it'll work or not, check out our shop under the glue and oil category, and you're going to see that this one, the Cast Cray jig trailer glue, is available for $5, and that will probably be the first and last time you ever buy a bottle of glue. It takes very little of this stuff to adhere a 64th ounce head. All right, there you go. Check them out, castcray.com. Link is right down here scrolling along. Let's go over to this tab. Let's pick our first winner. We got 23 entries. If you have not done so, right up there, hashtag CastCray. Go ahead and type that in the chat box below. I'll give you like 10 seconds before I click the button, and we'll pick a winner for the first pack of baits. And these are all 3 of the styles that I fished most of the day today that we're working on Berlin for the crappies. And again, I caught over conservatively 200 fish today. So this first pack is the Micro Duster in orange. Micro Duster in orange. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Winner of the first pack of the baits, the Micro Dusters in the orange, is Tucker Jason. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, crappie meal for dinner. All right, Tucker. Congratulations, dude. You done won the first giveaway. Here's how you win. Okay, here's how you submit your winnings. How should I say that? Here's how you claim your prize. There you go. Here it is. Right here, castcray.com/win. There's a simple form, and that just is a simple form that we use to collect all of your shipping information. Just do me a favor. It's going to ask what you won. Don't put a boat in there because we won't fall for that one, okay? We won't fall for that. Just put in the orange Micro Dusters. Orange Micro Dusters. Fill out that form right below, and we'll get it shipped out tomorrow for you. Congratulations. Everybody else, if you have not done so, next giveaway is going to start here in a little bit, and we're going to give away a pack of these. The next bait that was working spectacular today, this is the color called Rubber Duck. We make this color in all of our crappie styles. That's, man, can you see that okay? That's chartreuse and white. That is so glary. On my screen, it's so glary. Can you guys see what that looks like? It looks like a solid color, but it's not. It looks like it's made from magic, because it is. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. Chartreuse on top, white on the bottom, 1.25 inch bait. Fish these babies with those 1/64th ounce heads, which, by the way, Tucker, Jason, if you don't have any of those 1/64th ounce heads, while you're on the website, pick up some of these teardrops. Those go really, really well, as I demonstrated today with those micro dusters. $3.99 for 10 of them. If not, I'd go with like a 1/64th ounce round, and we have them in black, white, or chartreuse on our website. There you go. Just like that. All right. Now, let's do an old-fashioned roll call, too, just for fun. Where are you guys from? Let's do a state shout-out. State shout-out. There he is. Troy says, heck yeah. I had to clean it up a little. Kid show. All right, let's see here. Looking on the website, everything is sold out. Huh? Looking on the website, everything is sold out. No, nothing's sold out. Everything should be in stock. We don't have inventory management on the website. It should be completely available. So if you want to go on there and order, Keith, you should be completely good. So all you do is go to this. See, for example, here's a Crap Slap Kraken and Rubber Duck. You'd add to cart just like you would on Amazon or anything like that. You got a cart button. You view the cart, and you go through the whole checkout process right there. A reminder that Afterpay is an option. That's like a stretch pay option, and there's no background checks. It's pretty sweet. All right, we got Buddy from Pennsylvania. We got Ohio in the house. Iowa, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Wisconsin, Ohio coming in strong. Oregon. Was it Oregon or Oregon? Oregon is number 1. Oregon is number 2. What is it? Help me, Troy. Kia, Ohio. Tony, Pennsylvania. I love going fishing. That's a state? Oh, I'm just joking, Tim. What's up, Tim? How you doing, man? Do you have Ghost Square Billy back in stock? Yes. The purple Pearl Ghost Square Bills are back in stock. By far, well, I shouldn't say by far. They're about hand in hand now. The Green Hollow Crawl and the Purple Pearl Ghost Square Billies. Here, we'll go over there real quick. Shop by species bass crankbaits. And you scroll down here a little bit, you're going to click the square bill section. That's a shallow. If you've never thrown a square bill, by the way, the difference in a square bill versus like a deep style spoon bill is they don't dive as deep. So a square bill, it kind of like skims under, say, 1 foot to 2 foot under the water. I'm going to say 2 feet. 2 feet. And so we have it in various colors. This is the color that Tony is referring to. The Purple Pearl Ghost is a fire color. And yes, they're in stock. He says he's ordering one now. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, dude. A reminder to be sure to use code Axton. Thanks, Dan. Scott, what's up? Pennsylvania in Ohio. Oh, Scott's in Ohio. Tristan's in Pennsylvania. Oh, Troy says it just depends. It must depend on where you live or something. We got Michigan in the house. What's up, dude? If you guys are just joining in, make sure to hit hashtag Cray. You'll see it right here. Type it in the chat box exactly how it appears there. Hashtag Cray. Today's burp brought to you by NORKA. Huge shout out to NORKA for sponsoring today's burp. I'm not joking. They really sponsor the burps. It's pretty cool. NORKA Beverages, phenomenal root beer. Dang it, I want one right now, dang it. And I'm out of it. Tristan says they're money for smallmouth. Tristan, here's the Susky special right here. Man, how many of these suckers did you buy at one point, Tristan? Remember those days? Look at those babies. That Green Hollow Crawl Square Bill, absolute fire for smallmouth. Matter of fact, here in the store, we have one of Tristan's photos where he caught a double. One on the front hook, one on the back hook on this bait. Yep. He has a ton, he says. Nice. If you're from here, Oregon, anywhere else, Oregon. Got it. Oregon. All right. Y'all from Oregon? and still run them, he says. Heck yeah. You still fishing in tournaments over there, Tristan? You still with the club over there? I'm kind of curious. All right. Like I said, next giveaway here in a bit is going to be for a pack of the 1 1/4 mini Minskies in rubber duck. If you have not checked out the Minskies, I'm telling you, see that coming soon? Ignore that coming soon. That coming soon is it. They're here, baby. They're here. So let's go to the website. I'll show you where to get these. If you hover over the shop tab, go down to Crappie by Species. Crappie by Species. Crappie soft plastics. By the way, if you're new here, you're going to find that we have a crud ton of soft plastics in 1 to 2 inch, various different styles, and there's actually more to come. There's 2 more coming here very soon. Right here's what you're looking for, Crap Slap Mini Minskies. We have 67 colors in the Minskies. They are awesome for crappie, spectacular for bluegill, perch. I've done really good with perch up on Lake Erie for these babies. And trout over in Pennsylvania. We fished them. I fished some over at trout camp this year, giving it a test as it was a new bait at the time. Trout, by the way, this Arctic Fire is a spectacular color for trout. Anything red, orange, kind of that like natural egg, like salmon egg color is pretty fire. But they love red, kind of like bulls of the water. It's pretty cool. But nevertheless, we have a ton to choose from. What I'm giving out here is the rubber duck, which is the chartreuse and white. Let me see if I can find it here. They're in alphabetical order, by the way. Scrolling on down. Here we go. If it seems like I'm tired, by the way, guys, it's because I am. I've been up since 2 o'clock, and I've done a lot of editing this morning on various things, did some ads on Facebook, and then did a show already. So I'm kind of whooped. I'm not going to lie. But there you go. These Minskies right here, that was fire for the crappie today. All right. That's what we're going to give away here. Slayed the trout on them this year. There you go. Crappie and good old MS. Are you, is that Mississippi? That's Mississippi, right, Daniel? I'm sorry. I'm bad at geography. Currently in 16th season, Tristan says, the top 15 make champion after 15th. What's the length on knees? The one that you're seeing on the screen is huge, but in reality, they're 1 1/4 length. Now, we have, these are the ones that are live. These are the minis, Daniel. The 1 3/4 Minskies are about to launch. They're actually in the store in various colors here in Sebring at our factory store. But the 1 3/4 are about to launch on the website here very soon. It's the next product that we'll be posting to the site. We're waiting on our packaging trays to show up. I made a boo-boo and didn't order enough in time. But look at that. It's basically a flat top fluke. 1 3/4 size is the big size. 1 1/4 is the small size. If you've never fished smaller baits for crappie, especially during the summer, I highly recommend giving it a shot. Today's Facebook Live or over on YouTube, the live fishing show is a perfect example as to why you want to try that. And if you don't have heads that small, if you missed the earlier part of the show, try these teardrops out. It's an affordable way to get this to drop the way it should. A round head will work, but it kind of wobbles. If you look real close on a live scope, you'll see how it does. Like it'll drop and kind of like wibble wobble its way down. These teardrops, they kind of shoot just like a minnow might, kind of dolphins. Sean, how are you? We're doing well, man. By the way, I think Sean, didn't you mention something about a live scope? You need some help with it. I'm happy to help you, dude. Just hit me up and we'll get together sometime and we'll get that screen nice and crispy for you. There you go. 356 East Maryland Avenue in Sebring, Ohio. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you, dude. Oh, by the way, I will mention this before I highlight the next comments. We had our first ever fishing flea market. Now, I'll be honest with you. I didn't market this well because it came to me kind of last minute. We have every year at Sebring a citywide like garage sale, And so anybody who wants to sell puts the crap out on their, and has a garage sale. And people come from other cities and they can go literally to like 100 houses in the area and garage sale. Well, from now on that week or that weekend, we're going to have a fishing flea market where we will invite other vendors, both new and used tackle, to come by and set up a table for a $10 per day charge. Again, 100% of it goes to our Cray Cares, and it'll give you the opportunity to kind of like sell it at a place where people are coming to get fishing stuff anyway. We did have someone show up on Saturday. Friday was a rain out, which kind of stinks. In years to come, too, we have plenty of space here at the warehouse. Who knows? I might finish the one side of the building and make it to where we could have it indoors. And who knows? We might even do it more frequent at that point. We'll see. We're going to kind of play it by ear, but from now on, fishing flea market. Look forward to that. Yeah, going bigger didn't work today. Yeah, Scott. Oh, Scott. Yeah, Scott was on the live here earlier. Made some suggestions to go bigger, which sometimes works, man. That wasn't a bad suggestion at all, but we tried it and it didn't work today. Small was the way. If you by chance know of anyone that has a used Ultrix or Force for sale, I'm actually looking. I do not. That's going to be hard. That's going to be a hard one to find. A good person to talk to that, though, locally, man, would be our local Minn Kota Jeff over there at Mogador. He might have better resource on that. They do all like armature and different repairs. They're certified for Minn Kota. As far as Garmin's concerned, it's so new of an item. I can't imagine there would be many for sale that are used at an affordable rate. So that's just my opinion. I'd probably call Jeff, though, over at Mogador. Tell him we sent you. Sorry I'm late. What's up? Oh, okay. What's up, Rich? How are you, man? Facebook Marketplace. Lots upgrading to Minn Kota Quest requests. Upgrading to Minn Kota Quest series. There you go. Daniel says Facebook Marketplace is a good resource. Good idea. All right, let's give away this next pack of baits. Again, hurry up, type in hashtag Cray in the chat box, and we're going to pick another winner. I'm going to head back over to this giveaway tool. Remember that you're going to see the last winner there was Tucker Jason. That is not the winner of this one. I'll give you about 5 seconds to go ahead and type in hashtag Cray for your chance to win a pack of these mini Minskies. This is the same pack. Same stuff that we were using today on the boat, and putting a real good hurting on these cropsters. And the final giveaway, by the way, will be after the sponsor reel. But I'll show you what we were using after the camera went off, and I ended up fishing with those people on the shore. I'll show you what we were getting them on. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner of the mini Minskies. That's an 1.25 inch bait, rubber duck color. That's one of our 66 colors in this style. Is going to be Daniel Morgan. Today's brought to you by NORKA. Daniel Morgan, congratulations. You done won yourself a free pack of baits from castcray.com. All you got to do, brother, is go to castcray.com and enter your information in that form. Just be sure to type in rubber duck mini Minskies. Rubber duck mini Minskies when it asks what you won. So congratulations, Daniel. You got yourself a free pack of baits. That'll leave tomorrow, y'all. Hey, by the way, I got a secret gift that I'm going to be giving away to all orders placed on the website tonight. So buyer's appreciation gift. It's going to be nice and juicy. If you guys place an order on the website during the live, you got about 15 minutes left. So all of those orders that come through during today's live time, which is an hour show from when we started to the end, about 15 minutes left, is going to get a nice gift from Rick Dog. That's what they used to call me in high school. Isn't that funny? Grew up in Akron. Yay, NORKA burp. NORKA burp and all, man. You got to buy one, get one free, man. You got to buy the Minsky for free, and you get the burp for free too. There you go. All right. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, while we have a good amount of people in here, 33 on one, 25 on the other, it looks like. Okay. Where would you guys like to see us, either during a live show or a recorded show? The live show, I will say, it has to be near a major metro market so that we can get a cell phone reception. Even some of the local lakes here have really bad cell phone reception. So if you've noticed, we've stayed to lakes that are kind of closer to cities so that we can tap into that wireless connection. If we don't have a good connection to a cell service, it gets real bad. The video starts delaying and all that. Any suggestions on a live lake, and ideally in the Midwest would be cool. Limited travel would be ideal. Just ordered something, and for some reason Facebook isn't letting me comment. I see it now. James. Mosquito Lake would be pretty cool. Kia, we actually did a Mosquito Lake live. Was that last week? Anthony, are you allowed to put boats on Sippo, or do you have to rent them down there? It's been a long time. I used to fish the T-Dock down there on Sippo. I wonder if they'll let me put my boat on there, even if it has like a gas motor on it. I'll put it on tilt. That would be cool. Oh, James can't comment for some reason. Just order. Oh, I see both your comments now. Okay. OMG, I missed it. I'm gonna have to go find it. Oh, it's okay, Kia. No biggie. But yeah, and actually the most recent YouTube, here, let's go over there real quick. You're gonna probably hear the intro music because every time I hit the channel, it wants to play the intro. All right. Right here. Boom. Boomski. All right, let's check this out. Over on YouTube, this one right here, the most recent one, Summer Deep Water Multi-Species Day at Mosquito Lake. That's an edited show at Mosquito. And then if you go to the live, let me see if we have the live. I think it was the test on Mosquito, or was that Atwood? I can't remember, guys. Maybe you're right, Keo. I don't think we did do a live on. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we didn't do a live, but we did a pre-recorded show on Mosquito. We could do that. I think we should be able to do that. All right, maybe next week, live show from Mosquito. That would be cool. Kia, is there any side of the lake that you wish for us to, like, do you want any intel on certain spots, or any tips that you want us to cover? If we had our way out that way. Yes, I agree. Hold on. What do we agree to? I'm so confused. Oh, to the live show? Is that what you mean, Aaron? Sorry, ADD. The bait shop side. The bait shop by the by the main, like over by the campground, the main boat ramp. Is that what you mean? Oh man, right off 88. I'm so bad at roads, man. Dude, if Google Maps died, I'd be a mess. If someone said, "Hey, turn down on Mahoning and make a left on Ohio, and 4 roads down, go to Victoria, over to Cobalt Road," I'd be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm having an anxiety attack." All good, Rick. They are at G Ford. Oh, who's at G Ford? Man, all these, they're blending together. I'm so confused right now. She's talking the Causeway, the north end, by the convenience store. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, no problem. Mosquito, it is. Causeway ramp by the store. We'll go out of there. Plan on it, weather permitting. Next Monday, Mosquito Lake it is. I like that. Let's do it. And I'll go out of there. Actually, I'll see if I can't start the show as we're leaving the ramp. And hopefully by then we got some multi-camera angles where I can show you some different things and what I look for over there on that side of the lake. There's some really good structure over there off that ramp that a lot of people will come out of that ramp and just blaze to the north or south end mock Jesus, and they skip over all the cool structure. I'll show you some stuff. And if you need pins too, I'm happy to share them. Happy to share them. So many fish in that lake. Troll the stumps on the north. Yeah, could do that too. Today's burp brought to you by NORKA. Thank you, NORKA, for sponsoring my burps. Phenomenal root beer. Phenomenal. Yeah, the stumps on the north, they get hit pretty good though, Vinny, over off the buoy line there. Still need to bring back more of the musky glides. Yeah, I actually have them on the website. We've been selling them still. They're just not under musky anymore. We kind of compressed our website a little bit. So if you go by species bass and you go under glide swims, they're going to be under that section now, mega glides. And we still have, I actually have inventory of these. For all the OG folk in here, remember we had a musky line. We quickly decided that we need to hone it in. I am like OCD, ADD overload, and a big part of my kind of personal, how can I say, growth, personal growth is trying to hone in all that. I'm like a creative mind, and so I always am trying to create new things, and I've gotten to too many like different markets at once. So bass, crappie, trout, carp, that has become kind of our main. And these, by the way, fun story, many of you have heard me say this, by the way. Grandpa, 2 grandsons came in the shop. Grandpa sits down, grabs a cup of coffee. 2 grandsons go around. He's like, all right, you guys pick out 1 pack of baits. You guys all get 1 pack of baits. Well, they come back with these suckers. Of course, kids, right? They want the biggest thing, right? So this is the most expensive bait in our whole shop. This is $28.99 for these babies retail. So we're trying to convince these kids that they don't want this thing, man. Dude, it's too expensive. Just be light on grandpa's pocket, get a 4-pack of like Minsky's or something, Well, these kids decided that they wanted that, and they had it in their heart. They weren't going to change it. They wanted that bait. Wouldn't you not have it? Okay, grandpa ended up going, all right, he submitted to it. He's like, he bought them. He bought, with nice grandpa, by the way. They end up going to Deer Creek. He sends me all these photos. I'm not kidding. I probably got 30 photos of bass. And I'm talking from like the size of the bait itself all the way to nice bass that hit on these. And the boys were like, told you, we that was the bait. So yes, they're great for bass. That's why they're in the bass category. I got a flyer on me. That thing's driving me nuts. But started initially as a part of our musky line. Still need to bring back more of the musky glides. Yeah. And dude, we can talk more about that, Aaron. I know we have in the past, that idea that we had together, that's still, I'm game for that, dude. I got tons of these blank. All right. Oh, Zach says, across from where you put in when I saw you on the causeway. Oh, okay, Zach. Okay. Cool. And they'll be on Shenango. Okay. And I'll be on Shenango on the South Causeway in the morning. Ah, okay. Buddy, you got my Facebook. Hopefully you can send me a message. If I remember, and if you remember, if you're on them over by where you're at, I'm going to go to the other end and on a spot that I know up there. And if I run into them, I'll let you know, and maybe we can meet up. Are you going to be on shore though? Shore or boat? Tony says, I need to get on some muskie. Well, there's your man right there, Tony. Right there. See his name? Aaron Pratt. Hit him up. That's my buddy. He does guide service. He will definitely put you on some muskie. That is the man right there. All right. Guys, you got 6 minutes left. The next pack of baits, by the way, we're going to give away for free tonight is the final pack. As I mentioned earlier, after I shut the camera off on the live show earlier today, I ended up finding some folks on the bank, and they said, hey, Cray, is that Rick? I said, yeah. They said, can you come over here and scan this? We're not catching anything. And I go over there and scan the area, and I kid you not, like I said earlier, within casting range, the biggest pile of crappie that I had stumbled on all day was right there. So I said, do you mind if I post up right here and fish with you guys? They start casting over. I'm telling them where they're at. And this is the bait that we were catching them on right there. That's our 1 3/4 Minsky, and that's lemon lime. Man, that glare is so bad. You can barely see the color, huh? But that is lime truce top, chartreuse bottom, and phenomenal bait today. I caught the biggest crappie on it all day. We ended up getting a bunch of them. I ended up giving away some crappie to them folks too to finish their limit. But we had a blast fishing those Minskies. This is the one we're going to give away here in a bit. If you have not typed in #CastCray in the chat box, go ahead and do that. And we're going to spin the wheel here or pick a winner from the giveaway tool here in a bit. Sunshad is Aaron's favorite. That is this. Boom, boom, boom. That bony color, that thing, it just works, man. I have trolled that at West Branch too several times, just farting around. I was trolling like these on the back of some bigger sticks and then trolling my crappie rods just for fun on retinas, and was annihilating the crappie on retinas when they were just pulling off the cover right when the sun sets. And then I got a couple chasers and then got one on and lost it on the Mega Glide on this bait. But yeah, Sunshad, it works out there for sure. Got to do a carp video. Rick, that is a great suggestion. That is a spectacular suggestion. I'm going to write that down. Yes. Yes, I do. I do need to do a carp video. So carp video. That's going to happen, dude. Thank you. Thanks for that suggestion. That's a good one. All right. Don't forget how many we sold at the expos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we sold a bunch of them at the expos too. Dude, how many mini rods did we sell this year at those expos? The micro combos? Whew. Crazy. Hundreds. Rick Verconi, I've been trying all year for that. For muskie. Scott, seriously, guys. I don't know the arrangement that Aaron does, but right there, Mr. Buttercup head, right there. He might, I don't know how it works. Like he might do buddy system things. Some guides do that. You'll have to talk to Aaron. He's the guy to talk to right there. That's Churning Waters. He's got your baits and he's got your guide service. He will definitely put you on he's the man. I don't refer anybody else to muskie. When it comes to muskie and Ohio, boom, that's your guy. All right, let's see here. I'm catching up on comments here, y'all. All right, baby, I'll call you here after the show. My wife wants me to call her. All through November, December, we got fish on that color and the Fire Tiger. There you go. Little tip from the master himself. Looking to get on some? Boom. There you go. You can try the Mega Glides out right there. November, December, that's coming up. I need to get on some carp too. Hey, Tony, maybe that's an idea. Maybe I've been wanting to get over to PA. Maybe that's that's a squeeze right there, man. We got to figure out a good lake over there at PA for some carp. I'll come over there and we'll shoot a collab. All right. Fun fact too, here very soon. We're trying to make it happen in the month of August still. I will be going to Washington, D.C., and I got a collab coming up with Ernie the Hog Snatcher, my friend, getting on some big old kitty cats. We're going to do a little collab. He's going to come on the boat with me. We're going to hunt down some crappies. We're going to, in the state of New York, you're allowed to use the crappie as a bait. So we're going to find some crappies, catch them on our channel, then use those as bait to get some big catfish on his channel. So if you guys don't know who Ernie the Hog Snatcher is, go check him out. He's a good friend of mine on TikTok. He's on YouTube as well. And if you're looking to learn anything about big catfish, he's the one to look at. He's a good dude. Him and Has Life. Did I get my hats? Did you get our hats? Did you make more hats, babe? Make more hats. All right. There we go. Aaron says, get on his Facebook page, Churning Waters, Churning Water Bait Co. LLC, and Churning Waters Guide Service. There you go, brother. There you go, brother. All right. Tony sent you a friend request. There you go. All right. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, y'all. Last one of the day. It's a 1 hour mark. We're going to pick the winner here of the last pack of baits. If you haven't watched our live show today from Berlin, We were out there for 2 hours, fished 2 hours live, fishing, interacting with you guys, and we got over, I'm going to say conservatively, over 200 fish today on Berlin. And this is the final bait that we were slaying them on today. We're going to give a pack of these away here in about 1 minute. Remember, whether you like to fish muskie, whether you like to fish bass or anything, if you're in the state of Ohio, we need you to sign up for that Crappie Benefit Championship. We would love to have you a part of it. It's a really cool event. This is our first annual that we're ever going to do, or yes, first one ever. Hopefully we can master this and then do them in years to come, maybe 2 a year or something like that. $40 entry. Again, quick recap, 70% payout, 60% for the largest by length crappie, 10% for the smallest crappie by length. The 30% difference minus the Fish Donkey fees. Fish Donkey, by the way, is the app that we're using to help facilitate this whole tournament. Goes 100%. The remaining 30% minus the fees, 100% of that goes to Cray Cares. So this is a benefit tournament. Really, really cool. So, and if you want to see in what ways that benefits, you can look on our Facebook. Like I said, we had 2 recent events. We do events all year round, every single weekend, whether it's in the state of Ohio or outside. Every single weekend, there is at least 1 or 2 events going on for kids events nationwide that we donate to and help support. So if that's something that you want to be a part of, that's a quick way that you can do it, and you get to play at the same time. Pretty cool. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. All right, let's pick a winner, chicken dinner, and let's do that right now. Let's share this tab. Again, last one of the day, y'all. Who's it gonna be for the Cray giveaway? It's gonna be not Dan, by the way. That was the last winner. Remember, here it is. Kaboom. The final winner of today's Cray giveaway Enter to Win show is gonna be your friend and mine. Guess who it is? It's gonna be Tony Ganu. Congrats, Tony. Tony, I have the email that you sent me in regards to the monthly subscription. By the way, if any of you have a bass or crappie subscription club, they are going to go out. For some reason, our credit card processor delayed the payments this month. So, but that's all in the works. Don't fret. They are on their way. I'll go ahead and I'll throw that in your box. So I'll put your name on this and it will come in the box. So no need to fill out the, no need to fill out that form for us. All right. Congratulations, dude. Quick reminder, every Monday, next Monday, all thanks to Kia out there for her suggestion, we're going to be at Mosquito Lake live on the live fishing show. It starts around noon. I try to get there and all set up by noon. Hopefully by then we got multi-camera angles and we'll be able to be a little more informative. Man, I hope we are able to pull this off. I'm waiting on that switcher to come back from the warranty fix. These things are expensive and they take time. So if not, we'll be at a single camera like we were this show. But it'll be at Mosquito, weather permitting, next Monday around noonish. Hope to see you guys back here also 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another Cray giveaway show. That's this. And then Wednesday, hopefully, Lord be willing, the creek don't rise, we're going to be on YouTube. If you have not checked out our YouTube, there it is right there. Cray, look it up, and you'll see some new videos there that we're posting. We're trying to post a new video and have been religious about it, posting them at least once a week. Whether it be a highlight reel or an actual episode of our Cast Crazy show, you'll see it right there. Also, there's really cool shorts as well. Every day we post a different short, whether it be a product feature video or a snippet of some of our highlights during some of these shows that we put together. Check those out as well. If you have any suggestions, always wide open on suggestions. Feel free to email me. There's my personal email right there. If you have any suggestions, anything we can fix or something that we can be better. Did my voice just crack there? Yeah, it did. Anything we can fix or be better at, let us know. Because, we're on a rocket ship here. And sometimes things go pretty quick and we mess up. We're human beings, man. We want to make it right. So if there's something we can improve on, please don't hesitate to let us know. We want to do that. Thanks so much for hanging with us. Head over to castcray.com. Check it out. Teardrop jig heads still in stock. Remember, Berlin, if you're in the Ohio region, as per the live show today, orange micro dusters, rubber duck mini Minskies, lemon lime Minskies. Appreciate you guys. Good luck out there, Shelby. She's out tight lining right now, I think at Guilford. Good luck, y'all. Appreciate you guys joining in. I'll see you guys again on the flip flap. We'll see you later. As soon as I press this button right over here, extended. Where'd it go? There it is. Deuces, y'all.